Good morning and welcome back to Wavra Farms. We're standing here at the front of our little greenhouse and Bella decided to join us this morning. I think this might be one of Bella's official introductions. Usually she just kind of runs through the video, but this is Bella and she just kind of tends to be the people watcher here at the nursery. Anyways, I'm standing in front of our little house. I planted this fantastic arbor. Oh gosh, probably the first part of June. We are like the 20th of August. So it's done really well. It's not meant to have rails on it. It's meant to actually put a clematis or something on it. I had an evergreen clematis on it for years, and so this year I decided we'd change it out. So I had the boys help me cut some boards, and it's got these great little spots where we were able to stick some boards and actually just drop a window box in, and then I was able to plant the window box. Down below, I just have a huge old pot. Like I said, it's stuck that in there, but I just really like how this looks. It's filling out really well. However, I did a no-no. I didn't follow what I was preaching. Things happen, farm gets busy, and like some of you, you forget and then it's too late, but it's not too late. These baskets were looking stunning week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Now, if you look at them, they're just lacking blooms. So when I planted them, I applied some slow release fertilizer to them. Threw in a couple handfuls, and really that's all the fertilizer these pots have had. They've been watered daily, but lacking fertilizer. And we've had a lot of heat, but it's not just the fertilizer that's a problem. I ended up with budworm on this. And the reason I know that I have budworm is because of two things. When you look at it, you see lots of greenery. And it looks really nice. The green is pretty lush. Looks really good. However, there's no new flower buds. So you see all these spent ones, but there's nothing new coming on. So then if you look closer, you'll find a little bit of this going on. And you will find some that are completely gone. And sometimes if you look, you might be able to find some worms. But as I look for them, probably not today. And if I shake it, I still don't see anything crawling out of it. But I do know that I have the presence of budworms just because of the way the pot looks. And so I'm gonna go ahead and treat it. I'm gonna do two things today to get it all perked back up. I'm gonna fertilize it really well, and I'm gonna spray it down. So, I really like the Captain Jacks, and this is just their dead bug brew. It's organic, so it makes me feel really comfortable using it around the dogs, and using it especially out here at the greenhouse where we're open to the public. So we are early morning hours. Usually I try to do this at night, but it's been so windy you wouldn't be able to hear me talking. So by using it with the hose, I can really douse this whole thing down and not have a problem at all with not being able to reach the top. So I'm just going to spray it down, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to fertilize it quick. like it dripping. And so I like to do it when it's cool out so I don't have to worry about leaf burn on it. So this will dry and it should be great for today. But when you spray, you want to make sure that you really get it on. That way it's going to soak in and get any of those caterpillars that are hiding down deep in the foliage. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some of my petunia feed. And so since these baskets are all petunias and they are actually the proven winners of Vista petunias. So that's what I have in these. In fact, if you look, this is the silverberry. This is the new jazzberry. This here is the fuchsia on there. I do have hiding back in here. Some of the bubble gum is mixed in there as well. And they're just kind of, you know, a hodgepodge of vistas. So anyways, I really like the Captain Jacks, especially when it's an all petunia mix, because it is higher in the magnesium and the phosphorus, which really helps to keep the plant nice and green, and it helps to push blooms. Now, petunias are really heavy feeders. They grow so big, they're hungry all the time. So really, you want to try and be diligent, and especially this time of year, feed them twice a week. So I'm going to start pushing these a little bit harder twice a week just to get them to look great through October. I'm hoping I can get these to pull through. So we'll see how that goes for us. So the nice thing about this is you just open it up. It has a little scoop and you just scoop into your watering can. So this is going to be a 2-gallon watering can. And I am going to put in 2 scoops. So I want 2 nice rounded heaping scoops. And then I'm going to fill it with water. And I kind of like to use an end on my hose just because when I'm filling my watering can, it kind of agitates it up. So then I don't end up with all the fertilizer on the bottom. But I do need to add a little bit more water. Too much foam. Now, the containers on the bottom are 22-inch containers. So I'm going to put in 4 gallons of water. So today that means 4 gallons basically of the mixed up fertilizer. So I will let these other ones dry and then I will come back in a couple hours and I will finish fertilizing the rest of these. But by giving it a good shot of fertilizer, spraying it with Captain Jacks to prevent the bed bug, and keeping it, not bed bugs, I'm sorry, by spraying it with Captain Jacks to prevent the budworms and to kill the existing ones that I have, will really help to keep this looking healthy and wonderful. until at least the end of October. We'll see how far we can push it, and we'll keep you updated as to how it looks. Thanks so much for watching, and happy gardening.